I feel pretty confident when I say that the Springfield connection may just be one of my all-time favourite episodes of The Simpsons. This is the 23rd episode of the 6th season. It's directed by Mark Kirkland and it aired in May 1995. Now, sure, I'm a bit biased. I love cop dramas. I love police comedy shows. Basically, I'm a crime writer. Anything to do with the police, I love. But also, there are a lot of really great things about this. Namely, just Marge as a person and what we get to see her doing. I don't want to spoil the narrative too much. And in fact, I won't go into any detail other than the one sentence on IMDb which explains it very simply but very effectively. And this says, Marge deals with corruption and crime when she joins the Springfield police force. And that's basically the only detail or specific I'm going to go into. Something happens at the beginning where Marge displays certain characteristics, and afterwards she's got a lot of energy and decides that she's going to put that to good use by joining the police force. And she does this, and we have some great kind of behind the scenes of what it's like for Chief Wiggum and the other police officers when they're not directly fighting crime. And I thought that was very effective, it worked very well. And then we get to see Marge wearing her police uniform, and she looks fantastic. I love how they have animated her. I love her hair. It's all tied back and it just looks brilliant. I love the outfit. And I love this strong energy she has for fighting crime. And it's all about the things she gets up to as a new police officer. But then, and I don't want to go into too much detail about this, but maybe the thumbnail I'll use for this will show it, so I apologise if that's the case. But then it turns out that somebody in her family does something that's against the law, and she has to battle with arresting them or not. And will she do the right thing morally, or will she do what she wants to do for her family? And I think it definitely put her in a difficult situation, and it made me think about that, because it's never crossed my mind that, what would a police officer do if they came up against a loved one who had committed a crime, serious or minor, because it would never be nice to put a loved one in handcuffs. And it made me think about that, and I thought it was very fascinating, a very thought-provoking episode. Definitely one that I found to be very entertaining. As I said, I think it's definitely one of my favourite episodes. What's quite interesting is there's a bit of trivia on IMDb, and I'm taking this with a pinch of salt. If anybody knows anything more about this, please feel free to share that. But it says that apparently the original design of Marge was to have the police hat on the top of her hair, just with her hair sticking up as normal. But apparently the director, Mark Kirkland, thought it would be too funny. And they didn't want to make this portrayal of Marge as a police officer to be funny. We're supposed to take her seriously as an officer, and the problems that she encounters we're supposed to take seriously as well. And I think that works very well, and it's a really good way at looking at it. I had a lot of fun with it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I might just have to watch it again immediately. The Springfield connection is definitely an all-time favourite.